Welcome. Today's lesson is how to make a graph in Google Sheets. We're going to be using our homeostasis and exercise lab data as an example of how you can make that particular graph. When you're doing this, you're going to first of all highlight all the numbers, and just the numbers, not the text, just those numbers. And then what you're going to do is go to Insert, and once you go to Insert, then you're going to kind of drop down your menu till you get to Chart. When you get to Chart, now it's going to make a little bitty chart for you. Now, if you take a look at this is kind of the default for this. This is a bar graph, and it's fine. If you take a look at all of these red lines, the red is really for the heart rate. That's what we're kind of getting that. And in this mustard or gold color, it's the breathing rate. And then all those blue bars underneath it have to do with the time it took to get there. So if you want to change it, you can. I kind of like to go with the stack columns or the stack bars, kind of like that. And what that does is it helps me see the relationship between the time and, of course, what's happening physiologically as far as the heart rate or the breathing rate. So really, that's all there is to making that. I will be helping you a little bit more on like how to, for instance, label these and that kind of thing. So at least today what you can do is get your data on a graph form. Now that you have your graph already laid out, now let's do a little customization on it. For instance, you're going to first of all go to Edit Chart. Once you click on Edit Chart, it activates a different menu on the right-hand side. But I want to do a little customization on it, so I'm going to click on that. And we're going to, first of all, go to Chart and Axis Titles. So the first thing I'm going to do is I want to give it a title. And basically what I'm going to do is take the title off of here, homeostasis and exercise. I'm going to copy it, and I'm just going to put it right there just to make things a little easier. So now that you have it. Now, if you wanted to change this up a little bit, you could, of course, come back over to here and then have this other drop-down menu and add some other features, like if you wanted to be slanted, for instance, or if you want to make it bold. So it kind of shows a little bit more. The next thing is I want to do the series. The series will allow me to label certain parts of the graph. For instance, I'm going to click on just the red things right here, and I want data labels on those. So I can quickly see, and so can the viewer, quickly see what kind of beats per minute each of the time frames were. And once I've got that, let's see here. Then I'm going to click on this one too and click on data. And then on the blue ones as well, and that should give me those. So that gives me the times. So now that's kind of pretty much what I need. Some of these other things, the axes has to do with all of these bars, change their thickness and that kind of thing. I'll let you work on that a little bit later. But really, that's all you'll need to do for this so that you can explain about how homeostasis and exercise go hand in hand. Pretty much that's it as far as this graph is concerned. I hope it's helped, and we'll see you back in the lab. Thanks for watching.